the skill of dying peacefully. To let go of the body calmly and peacefully at death is a tremendous spiritual skill which we can learn only from a great yogi. Unlike an ordinary person, a yogi's mind is fully under their control and therefore it is not tormented or filled with regret, worry or anxious thoughts of what will happen to me at the time of death. A yogi's whole life has been dedicated to living life purposefully and bringing the mind under control, and so death for them is a smooth transition. Latu Maharaj, the direct disciple of Sri Ramakrishna, was a perfect example of this. Once he developed a blister on his leg. When it did not heal, the doctors suggested a surgery, but unfortunately Latu Maharaj's leg developed gangrene. Gangrene is a terrible condition in which the tissues themselves start to rot and die. And when Latu Maharaj got gangrene, it was in the year 1920 when medical science was not much developed. So we can imagine his level of suffering. But what was really amazing was that the moment Latu Maharaj fell sick, from that moment on, his mind fell into a meditative state and Maharaj showed absolutely no sign of being in pain or suffering. Such a controlled mind he possessed. He stayed in that peaceful state of mind till his gangrene got worse and worse, and finally he gave up the body after 10 to 12 days. Swami Turiyananda, his fellow disciple, recalls that whoever saw him was struck with admiration. They would exclaim, "How grand is this sadhu who quit the world in this way?" After his passing, his body was brought into a sitting posture for the final rites of Jal Samadhi. At that time, people observed Latu Maharaj's face looking serene, full of peace and bliss. It was beaming with light and intelligence unspeakable, as if he were taking leave from his friends for the last time in an exhortation of affectionate benediction. Latu Maharaj's body was decorated with flowers and sandal paste and then taken in a boat and immersed in the Ganga in a Jal Samadhi. So the lesson for us to learn is that life must be lived purposefully and the strongest attempts must be made to bring the mind under control while we are living, so that death, which each of us must go through, is an easy transition and not a difficult, anxious and regret-filled one.